Once in the kingdom of Althera, where the mountains kissed the heavens and rivers gleamed like liquid silver, there lived a young scribe named Eldric. Unlike the gallant knights and scheming lords who filled the court, Eldric's hands were calloused not from swordplay, but from years of quill work. His world was ink and parchment, the chronicles of Althera's glories captured by his meticulous hand. Eldric's life might have passed quietly in this manner if not for an unexpected twist of fate. One evening, as he worked late in the royal library, an old man stumbled through the towering oak doors. Cloaked in tattered robes and reeking of damp earth, the stranger clutched a worn leather satchel to his chest. His eyes burned with an unnatural fervor. "You must take this," the old man rasped, thrusting the satchel into Eldric's hands. "Keep it safe. They mustn't find it." Before Eldric could ask who they were, the man collapsed to the floor, lifeless. The library fell into a deep silence, broken only by the distant howl of the wind. Curiosity warred with fear as Eldric opened the satchel. Inside was a peculiar artifact, a golden medallion etched with symbols that seemed to writhe and shift like living things. With it was a parchment bearing a cryptic message. "To the one who dares, the fate of Althera lies in your hands." The next morning, the castle buzzed with news of the old man's death. Whispers of shadowy figures prowling the kingdom spread like wildfire. Eldric, clutching the medallion and note, resolved to find answers. He sought the counsel of Master Ardin, the royal historian, a man well versed in the arcane and obscure. Ardin's face turned ashen upon seeing the medallion. "This is the sigil of Othrin," he said, his voice trembling. "It's a relic of immense power, said to grant its bearer dominion over life and death, but it's also cursed. Whoever seeks it will stop at nothing to claim it." Eldric's heart sank. He was no warrior, no hero of legend, yet the sigil was in his possession and danger loomed. Ardin urged him to flee the capital and seek refuge in the Whispering Forest, where the last of the druids might aid him. The journey was fraught with peril. As Eldric traversed the winding paths of Althera, he was pursued by hooded figures, assassins sent by a shadowy cabal known as the Obsidian Order. Their leader, a sorceress named Malvora, was rumored to wield dark magic capable of twisting the minds of men. In the dead of night, as Eldric camped by a brook, the assassins struck. A blade whistled past his ear, embedding itself in a tree. Panic surged, but so did a strange resolve. Clutching the sigil, Eldric felt a surge of warmth and clarity. His hand moved instinctively, tracing the symbols on the medallion. A barrier of golden light erupted around him, repelling his attackers. The druids found him the next day, drawn by the sigil's power. Their leader, a stoic woman named Lysara, revealed that the artifact's true purpose was not to dominate, but to protect. It was a ward against an ancient evil imprisoned beneath Althera's soil. Malvora sought the sigil to break the seal and unleash this darkness. Guided by the druids, Eldric ventured to the forbidden peaks where the seal lay hidden. Along the way, he grew from a timid scribe to a man of quiet strength, learning to harness the sigil's power. Lysara became both mentor and friend, teaching him the ancient chants needed to renew the seal. The final confrontation came in a cavern deep within the mountains. Malvora awaited them, her dark magic twisting the air. A fierce battle ensued, the druid's natural magic clashing with her malevolent sorcery. Eldric, armed with the sigil and newfound courage, faced her. In the end, it was not raw power, but wisdom that won the day. Eldric deciphered the sigil's final secret, a chant that would bind Malvora's essence to the seal, ensuring she could never threaten the kingdom again. As he spoke the words, the cavern shook, and Malvora's screams echoed into silence. Eldric returned to Althera a changed man. The kingdom hailed him as a hero, though he humbly resumed his role as scribe. Yet his chronicles now told not only of kings and warriors, but of the quiet bravery that could reside in anyone, even a reluctant scribe with ink-stained hands. Thus ended the tale of Eldric the Reluctant, whose courage saved a kingdom and proved that heroes come in many forms.